Hey Reitannite, how's it going? Michael showed me this a long time ago, but I figured that it'd be cool to read. So, these are 6 insane but convincing fan theories about kids' cartoons. We are not going to read all of them. That guy has a chair for a face. The Ed and Eddy are dead one. Okay, so Ed, Edd and Eddy was one Cartoon Network's original programs created back in the late 90s. It's a pretty simple, wholesome show about 3 kids, all named some variation of Edward, who, really, they just spent a lot of time trying to scam the other kids on their block. They're kind of assholes. Okay, so maybe it's not so wholesome. The rest of the time they spend on the other common teenager activities. The theory. You know what else isn't wholesome? Dead kids. This theory proposes that all the children on the show are actually dead and the neighborhood they live in is purgatory. Then again, they said the same thing about Lost and it turned out to be bullshit mostly. Why it's not that crazy? For one thing, some of these kids already look like they're dead. Pretty much everyone in this neighborhood has weird skin tones or odd-colored tongues like corpses might have. More like dead, and dead-y. No? Wow. Shouldn't it have been deady? Anyway. But then there's the fact that there are no adults in the show. They're mentioned but never seen. You do see vague silhouettes of adults on a few occasions, but they never move. Yeah, that's not creepy or anything. The closest thing to an adult we ever see is Eddy's older brother, whom they meet the only time in the entire show's history when they leave their neighborhood / purgatory. However, the guy turns out to be a complete piece of shit, meaning that it's totally feasible that they were simply visiting him in hell. He lives in the circle reserved for goatee sporters. Okay. This would also explain why the setting of the show is so hard to pinpoint. In one episode, the kids are seen using a typewriter despite having been shown using a computer in another, and they seem to know what a cassette tape is, unlike most teens of the 2000s. The theory holds that this is because each one came from a different period in American history. There's an airplane outside! Yeah! Sweet! Airplane! Woo! Airplane! Okay. Rolf, the weird kid with an inexplicable Eastern European accent, died in the early 1900s in a farming accident. Johnny, the one whose best friend is a plank, comes from 1920s, when owning a piece of wood with a face painted on it made you the most popular kid on the block. Jimmy, the sickly kid with yellowish skin, died of leukemia in the 2000s, and so on. Oh, now this looks cute. The theory also alleges that there is one set of characters that aren't dead, but not alive either. The antagonists, Canker sisters, who frequently abuse and berate all the other kids on the show, are actually demons placed in purgatory to torture them. Coincidentally, they are the only regular characters who have pink tongues, just like non-dead people do. Oh ho 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 ho, guys. So yeah, that is freaking creepy. So, but totally convincing in my opinion. What do you think? Alright, so that concludes that. Just more to show you. I have a lot of videos that I need to edit, but I just keep making more. So make sure to subscribe, spread the word of awesome, become a Reitanna, and I'll see you in my next video, yo. Alright, bye-bye!